Okay, and we will discuss today the tenses, the first portion, which is in fact the most important portion. Okay, I'll try to finish the tenses plus conditional clauses or tenses in conditional clauses today. Okay, then what do you mean by tense, or what does it show? See, the tense of a verb shows the time of an action, event or state. Time of an action, event or state. You get the point? Time of an action, see, Columbus discovered America more than 500 years ago. Or Vasco da Gama reached Calicut in 1498. Discovered is an action. Reached is another action. So, it's a past action. You get the point? I go to the office every day at 9 o'clock. I go to the office every day at 9 o'clock. I go. Go indicates an action. Okay? Then it can indicate an event also. The accident occurred yesterday. The accident occurred, O-C-C-U-R-E-D, occurred yesterday. Past action, past event. Okay? You get the point? The state can be indicated. I am a teacher. That's a present state. State here does not mean Kerala state or Andhra state. State means condition, or as we say in Malayalam, avastha. So, the tense of a verb or tense indicates what? Time of an action, event or state. Okay, remember certain points before we discuss tenses. The first and the most important point is, see, the verb is the most important word in a sentence. The verb is the most important word in a sentence. Without a verb, you cannot form a sentence. We cannot form a sentence. For example, I, a cup of tea. See, it makes no sense. But if I say, if I want a cup of tea, I want, that want is the verb. Sense is clear. Sense is complete. You get the point? So, then with just one verb, we can often form a sentence. For example, we say, stop. Stop. Complete sense. Just one word. Then you may ask me, where's the subject? The subject is understood or implied. Subject is you. You stop. But we need not say you. Why? Because you, a second person, see, you are looking at someone. You are telling certain things to the very face of a man. Okay? You get the point? Stop. Write down. Stand up. You don't have to say you stand up, you write down. But you can certainly use you when you are angry or when you want to emphasize. You stop your nonsense. You stop your nonsense. You stop your nonsense. You shut up. Only on special occasions. Okay? And then, in English, there are three major tenses. Three major tenses. What are the three major tenses? The present tense, the past tense, the future tense. Present tense means time of action is now or the present. Then past, over, action is over. Future, action is yet to take place. Action is yet to take place. You get the point? Then, if I say, I like coffee, I like coffee. It's a present action, in fact. Like. Okay. It's more or less a recurring action. I like coffee means that's in fact my habit. Now my habit is to drink coffee. I prefer coffee to tea. I like coffee better than tea. Better than I like tea. Like that. So like. Okay. A child likes toys. A child likes toys. More or less a permanent thing it is. But if I say, I am talking or I am standing, you are sitting, purely temporary action. Purely temporary action. Then, if I say, I have had my lunch, have had my lunch, the action is complete, the effect is still there. You get the point? Then, the child has been sleeping for 2 hours. The action began in the past. The action is taking place now. It may continue for some more time. Like that, there are the variations. So we will discuss each and every one of them in detail. So tenses are of 3 types. See, if you can remember, well, you don't have it noted down. See, if you cannot remember, you must make a point to note down the things that I am going to tell you today. Present tense. It has 4 subdivisions. Present tense has 4 subdivisions. What are the subdivisions? First is known as simple present. Simple present, also known as present simple. Western grammarians prefer to use this term, present simple or simple present. Present simple. It has another name, present indefinite. Present indefinite. Present indefinite. INDEFINITE. Just don't worry, this will do for you. Simple present. What's its form? Simple form. Very simple form. Okay, if I write go or goes, we have the simple present form, go, which is actually the base form. Nothing is added to it. Base form. Okay, and here es is added. If it is right, then it is rights. Okay, then this base form is the plural form. Es form, S form or es form is the singular form. Singular form. That's the difference. Okay, go plural, goes singular. If the subject is plural, we use go. If the subject is singular, we use goes. The only exception is I. I, though singular, takes a plural verb in the simple present tense or in the present tense. I, we. Okay, first person. Then you, they. These 4 take what? The plural form, always the plural form. Then he, she, it, always a singular form. Okay, you get the point? So this is the base form. Base form means bare infinitive form. Nothing is added to it. Here es is added to make it singular. Write, see, plural, writes, s is added to make the singular. So to form the singular form, or to get the singular form, we add s or es, and then we use a singular verb with a singular subject. A cow eats grass. A cow eats, E-H-E-S, eats. Cows eat grass. A child likes toys. Children like toys. Children, child plural, children. Children like toys. This is simple present form. Okay, very simple form. Either the bare form or the base form or the es form. Now the question is, where do we use it? See, it's used for a variety of purposes. See, for recurring actions, we can use simple present tense. Okay, John goes to church every Sunday. John goes to church. Don't say goes to the church. Goes to church every Sunday. Okay, a child can very well say what? I go to school at 9 o'clock. I go to school at 9 o'clock. A recurring action. It's recurring. Okay, or we can say it's a habitual action. Habitual action, it's more or less a habit. Okay, so to express a recurring action or a habitual action, we use the simple present tense. See, I live in Thiruvananthapuram. Live. Okay, it's a permanent action. You get the point? No change at all. At least for the time being, no change. I live in Thiruvananthapuram. I speak Malayalam. I know Malayalam, English and Hindi. So speak, know, all these are simple present verbs used for what? For indicating or expressing actions of permanent nature. Actions of permanent nature. Okay, you get the point? I am a teacher, or you can say I am an employee, or I am a student. Okay, there it indicates a state. Okay, so simple present tense is used to indicate a universal truth or general truth, habitual action and states. What's one universal truth? Truth that people the world over experience or know. The sun always rises in the east. The sun always rises. So this fact is experienced, or this truth is experienced by people the world over, all over the world. An American will certainly say the sun rises in the east. An Indian will certainly say the sun rises in the east. It sets in the west. No change at all. Such things are known as universal truths. The moon shines at night, or the moon shines by night. The moon shines by night. It's a universal truth. Heat expands and cold contracts. Universal truth. Okay? Heat expands and cold contracts. Universal truth. Okay? As you go up, the temperature comes down. As you go up, the temperature comes down. Comes, like that. Permanent things. No change at all. Universal truths. Truths that have no change. Truth that people the world over experience. No change at all. Universal truths. Then habitual action. I told you, see, I like coffee. I drink coffee, or I drink 2 cups of coffee every day. I drink 2 cups of coffee. You can't say 2 coffees. So you may walk into a tea shop or a coffee shop and say, I want a coffee or I want a tea. That's in spoken English. But in written English, which is supposed to be formal form, you have to say, I want a cup of coffee, or I want a cup of tea. Okay, so I prefer coffee to tea. That's my habit. That's my habit. Okay, I walk 2 kilometers every day in the morning and 2 kilometers every day in the evening. They are known as habitual actions. Actions that show habit. That's my habit. I sit up late and work. Or I go to bed usually at 10 o'clock. I get up at 5. Okay. I go to the office or go to my office at 9 o'clock. Okay. But if you use the word work, then don't use the. I go to work at 9 o'clock. I go to the office at 9 o'clock. The office at work. I go to work. I go to work. You don't say go to the work, go to work. Then states again, grandfather's house. He usually visits his grandfather apostrophe s, once a week or once a month. You don't have to say grandfather's house. Okay. Even if you say grandfather's house, there's no mistake at all. But this is something you can avoid. That's known as redundant. See, grandfather's house. House is redundant. Means it's excess. It is avoidable. Once a month. Okay. He usually comes to see me every weekend. He usually comes to see me every weekend. Okay. Comes to see me every weekend. Don't say on or at. Every weekend. He usually comes. More or less permanent action. Action that has usually no change. He may change his habit, but I don't think he will change that habit immediately. Okay. And then one very important thing you must note with this tense is you can use certain adverbs to indicate the frequency of action. You look at the difference in these two sentences. The sun rises in the east. The sun always rises in the east. Okay. The sun rises in the east. How often? Always. Okay. He usually sings in Hindi. How often? Usually. I go to see an English movie every week. How often? Every week or once a month. Okay. The festival is celebrated once a month or twice a month, etc. Okay. So these are adverbs or adverbial expressions of frequency. See, to identify an adverb of frequency, the question word or words are, question word is or question words are, how often? The sun always rises in the east. The sun rises in the east, how often? Always. He rarely comes here nowadays. How often? Rarely. Okay. He often goes to movies, goes for seeing movies or goes to movies. How often? Often. So usually, generally, seldom, rarely, once a month, once a week, etc. are the adverbs of frequency commonly seen with the simple present tense. So if you are going to make a point, a note of that, you can write like this: the following adverbs of frequency. The following adverbs of frequency are found with a simple present verb. Simple present verb. Bracket. To get or to identify an adverb of frequency, ask the question how often. Ask the question how often. Now, adverbs are mainly of two types. One is adverbs of frequency, how often. Another is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. She danced beautifully at the town hall yesterday. She danced how beautifully. He spoke loudly. He spoke how loudly. The old man walked slowly. The old man walked how slowly. So slowly, beautifully, etc. are known as what? Adverb of manner or adverbs of manner. M-A-N-N-E-R. Don't say manners. Adverbs of manner. And the question for that is how. See, an adverb of manner will come after the verb. He ran fast. He ran how fast. She danced beautifully. She danced how beautifully. Don't say she beautifully danced. She danced beautifully. He spoke slowly. He spoke how slowly. After the verb. An adverb of manner comes after the verb, after the main verb. What about an adverb of frequency? Before. It comes before the verb. The sun always rises in the east. Always rises, not rises always rises in the east. He comes to see me once a month. He comes to see me how often? Once a month. There it is different. Why once a month is not an ordinary adverb of frequency, but it's a phrase. It's an expression. That's why we use it as the last item. Okay. In the normal dictionary, normal word arrangement, shorter words come first. That's the practice in English. Shorter words should come first, then longer words. Okay, that's why we say ladies and gentlemen. Don't be under the impression that we are respecting ladies. That's why we say ladies and then gentlemen. Ladies, 2 syllables only. L-A-D-I-E-S, ladies. Ladies. Gentlemen, 3 syllables. So, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, conduct and character. Conduct, 2 syllables. Character, 3 syllables. Shorter word should come first. Then again, if both are very short words, then what should come first? Boys and girls, not girls and boys. Why? B-O-Y-S, B-O-Y-S, only 4 letters. Girls, G-I-R-L-S, 5. That's the reason. Men and women, not women and men. Okay, that's a very wrong impression that by saying ladies and gentlemen, we respect ladies. Nonsense. Okay, this is the reason. The shorter one should come first. Longer one should be pushed towards the end of the sentence. Okay, you get the point? Then, so what are the adverbs of frequency? Right. Always, comma, generally, occasionally, O-C-C-A-S-I-O-N-A-L-L-Y, double C and 1 S, occasionally, rarely, seldom, never, anywhere, never, negative idea, never. Then once a week, we can put a slash. month means once a week, once a month, like that, slash month, slash year. Then we can, once in also can be used, once in a year, twice a year, okay, 3 times a year or thrice a year, 3 times. Now that thrice expression is fast becoming outdated. 3 times, okay. In English, that's most Englishmen prefer to use 3 times, not thrice, okay. So the other thing is not wrong, but after that we can't say 4th time, 4 times, and there is no single word for it, 4 times, okay. Then see, the presence of an adverb of frequency or an adverbial phrase of frequency will indicate the fact that the tense to be used is simple present. The tense to be used is simple present. The presence of always, rarely, generally, etc. will indicate that. Okay. It can be simple past also. He always came to see me when he was here, when he was employed here. He always came to see me when he was employed here. Okay. Simple past also can have. But usually the presence of an adverb of frequency indicates that the action is what? Simple present, it's permanent. Okay. Then another very important point is, normally a simple present action cannot be stopped or started at will. A simple present action normally cannot be stopped or started at will. What's mean at will? Ishtam pole. Okay. Why? Because a simple present action is more or less a permanent action. A permanent action means an action that has quality of permanence, that will not be stopped or that cannot be stopped or started at will. I say, I like coffee. Say, I can't say I am liking coffee. I like a coffee. It is permanent nature, a quality of permanence. Okay. She comes to see me once a week. She comes to see me once a week. More or less permanent nature it has. You can't say she is coming to see me once a week. No, she comes to see me. That's a habitual action of hers. Simple present. So simple present action is believed to be one, or it is taken for granted that it cannot be stopped or started at will. It's more or less permanent action. Quality of permanence. Okay. And now we come to the next tense. The next tense is present continuous. Present continuous. Continuous. Present continuous tense. Then spelling, continuous is the adjective of continue. C-O-N-T-I-N-U-E. Continue is the verb, plural. Singular is continues. The rain continues. The singular. Often this and this are confused. Continuous means going on, non-stopping. Okay, non-stop. Present continuous action. Okay, present progressive. Another term for it is present progressive. It's continuing. The action is taking place now. The action is going on now. Okay. Unlike a simple present action, a present continuous action is a temporary action. That means it can be stopped or started at will. I am standing here. If I do not want to stand here, I can do one thing. What can I do? I can sit here. I am looking at you. If I do not want to look at you, I can look at somebody else, or I can close my eyes. So this action is temporary. So what about the form then? For form, you have to use is or am or are. Is, am, are. Then plus the verb, base form of the verb, and ing. Is going or am going or are going. Is on. He is singing. If it is I am singing. If it is they, or if it is we are singing. So is, am, are, these three, they are verbs of the be family. They are verbs of the be family. Okay, I think in one of my classes I told you what these verbs are. What are the be family verbs? Is, am, are, then past forms, was, were. Okay. So a be family verb plays a very important role in the present continuous tense. Be family verb is, am, are, invariably used. Then verb ing, verb is sing, to that ing is added. Sing is the base form. Okay, we cannot say sings plus ing, sing, then that's nonsense. Sing plus ing, sing. He sings Malayalam songs, sings. Okay, we can't add ing to sings. We should add ing to sing, the base form which we use for simple present tense. That's it. Now, where do we use this tense? Very easy to understand. To indicate an action or to express an action that is in progress. That is in progress at the time of speaking, or that's in progress now. It's taking place now. I am teaching. I am looking at you. You are looking at me. I am teaching. You are studying. I am speaking. You are not speaking. Okay? An action that is taking place now. An action in progress at the time of speaking. Action in progress at the time of speaking. Then certain adverbs are certainly used with this tense. You see, the child is sleeping now. Now. When? Now. So now is used as an adverb. It's an adverb of present. If it is yesterday, adverb of past. If it is tomorrow, adverb of future. Adverb of future time, future. So, see, adverbs of present time like now, then phrase at present, at this moment, at this hour, etc. These are the present time adverbs found with the simple present tense. What are they? Now, at present, at this moment, at this hour, like that, at this hour, at this moment, at this hour, etc. Okay? The child is sleeping now. The children are playing at present. The children are playing at present. At this moment, he is traveling. At this moment, he is traveling. Okay? You get the point? Like that, to indicate present time. So, unlike a simple present action, a present continuous action can be stopped or started at will. Started at will. Normally, it can be stopped or started at will. Okay? So, he is singing. Suppose he does not want to sing, he can stop. If he wants to sing again, he can continue. So, it is stoppable. Okay? And it can be started again. Okay? Say, you get the point? More or less voluntary actions these are. What about a simple present action? It cannot be stopped or started at will. They are more or less involuntary actions beyond our control. That will happen. Whether you like it or not, the sun will rise in the east. The sun always rises in the east. The sun is rising now, you can say, because there you indicate the action in progress at the time of speaking. But you can't say the sun is always rising in the east. No, you cannot. Okay, you get the point? Now, if you cannot use a verb in the continuous tense, there are certain verbs which we cannot use in the continuous tense. Such verbs are known as non-conclusive verbs. Non-conclusive verbs. Non-conclusive, N-O-N, non-conclusive verbs. That means verbs which cannot be used in the continuous tense or which are not usually used in the continuous form. Verbs that are not usually used in the continuous tense. Then you should know the list of such verbs, have an idea about such verbs. Very, very important. See, you take these verbs: see, find, notice, hear, smell, taste. See, these are the actions of the sense organs. Actions of the sense organs are known as sensations. S-E-N-S-A-T-I-O-N-S, sensations. Okay. You know, actions of the sense organs or sensations cannot be stopped or started at will. Okay, you take see for example. You may say, see, work of the eye is in fact not simply the work of the eye, it's work of the brain also. Okay, see, a scientist will tell you that you see when light rays from an object fall into your eye, okay, then naturally into your retina, passing through the crystalline lens, normally upside down, okay, then from retina the impression is carried to the brain by the optic nerves. So you see me standing here. Actually, light rays from me fall into your eyes, pass they pass through the crystalline lens of your eyes and then they fall on the retina. Then an impression is created there. Immediately that impression is carried to that part of the brain which sees by the optic nerves. So it's a combined work of the eye and the optic nerves. Sight is actually the work of the brain mostly. Work of the brain mostly. For example, even if I close my eyes, I can see my house, I can see my wife, I can see my children, you can see your parents, you can see your officer, or you can see your younger ones, you can see. So this action, see, also find, also notice, are actions of the eye, which is an important sense organ. These actions cannot be stopped or started at will. Then here, sound waves hit the eardrum. Auditory nerves carry the impression to that part of the brain which hears. So you cannot stop or start this action. Then smell, as long as you have nose, then you will have the smell. Then taste, tongue. So these are the important sensations. So verbs indicating the what? Sensations, or verbs of the sense organs cannot be used in the continuous tense. If you use a verb in the continuous tense, it means it can be stopped or started at will. You can't stop it. I see my bus coming. I see my bus coming. That coming has nothing to do with this action. I see. You get the point? Notice, or I find. I find you are dressed quite elegantly today. Not I am finding. Notice. I notice you are quite happy. I notice, not I am noticing. I notice. I hear some music. But don't confuse it with listen, L-I-S-T-E-N. Listen is an action that can be stopped or started at will. That is conclusive. But here is non-conclusive. Conclusive means that can be concluded. Non-conclusive means this cannot be concluded. This cannot be brought to an end. Here, as long as you have ears, then you will hear. Listen is different. There, it's different. It can be stopped or started at will. If you don't want to listen to me, you need not listen to me. You listen to something else, or you close your ears. No problem. Smell, taste. It tastes sweet. What's it? It tastes sweet, or it tastes bitter, or it tastes acidic, or it tastes alkaline, tastes bitter, tastes horrible, like that. Not it is tasting. Don't use these verbs in the continuous tense. Then again, you have words like understand, then think, believe, then remember, forget, recognize, agree, disagree, etc. These are actions of the mind. They are known as mental processes. M-E-N-T-A-L. Mind adjective is mental. M-E-N-T-A-L. Mental hospital, mental. Mental processes. M-E-N-T-A-L. Mental processes. Means you cannot stop any of these actions. Okay. See, these actions go on forever, no stopping. But this one, say, necessitates a special treatment. Think. Okay. When think is followed by a clause, in grammar we indicate that by giving that within brackets. Think that, suppose that. Another word for understanding is gather. I gather that. Gather has one meaning is understand. Another meaning is collect. No continuous form. I think I must go now. I think I must go now. My mother is waiting at home. I think it will rain this evening. Don't say I am thinking. Get the point? It's wrong. I think. I suppose that he will turn out, though late in the evening. He will turn out, he will come. I gather that you are leaving for Dubai next week. I gather means I understand. See, you take understand again. I understand your problem. You will not say I am understanding your problem, because this action is one that is not stopped or started at will. This action has a permanent quality. Think, when followed by a clause, also has permanent quality, permanent nature. I believe he is an honest fellow. I believe he is not happy with you. Believe, remember. I remember your name. Don't say I am remembering your name. Oh, I forget your name. So, do you remember me, sir? Just imagine after 5 or 6 years, you meet me. Okay, after your course, you'll be going to your office. You may not see me at all. Then, after 6 years or so, then you meet me. Then some of you may think of acknowledging. Okay, sir, do you remember me, sir? If at all you use English, you should say like this. Sir, do you remember me? Or do you remember me, sir? Not, are you remembering me? Do you remember me? Then I will say, I remember you, but I forget your name. I remember you. You are one of my students, but I forget your name. Not I am forgetting your name. Okay? Then, I recognize you. I recognize you. Okay, you know the meaning of recognize. I agree with you. Don't say I am agreeing with you. I agree with you. No, I disagree with you. Okay? Then, why? But take this one. See, when this is used to mean to intend, indicating an intention. When it indicates an INTENTION, it indicates an intention. Then you can say, I am thinking of buying a car. Thinking of buying a car. Buying a new car. You have an old one. You are planning to buy your, you have that intention. I am thinking of buying a car. Again, you use this also, intend. Intent is not commonly used in the continuous tense. This here it is correct. I am thinking of buying a new car. I am thinking of going abroad. I am thinking of going for a movie. Means I am planning. When you express your intention or your plan, you can use this. I am thinking of buying a new car. Okay. But when think is followed by a clause, I think I should buy a new car. Here, I think I should buy a new car is another clause. This is the main clause. This is the noun clause. I think what? I think that I should buy a new car. That. Okay, that. Again, this is believed to be a connective, that. But nowadays the tendency is to avoid that. Okay, wherever possible, avoid that. And Americans will always avoid this at that. In American English, slightly different from British English in spelling and grammar, that's all. Spelling and grammar. 1 or 2 examples I can give you. See, when an Englishman says the meeting will be held on Monday, before day and date we use on. Americans will not use any on. The meeting will be held Monday. This is what they say, not on Monday. Okay. Then again, spelling is very easy for them. Program, program. British spelling is program. Program, mme. Color, color is British English, color is American English. Labor, labor British English, labor American English. Okay. Now American English is fast catching up with British English. Even Englishmen themselves have begun to use American spelling. For program, program. That will do. We should use a program. Avoid such things. Okay. Then see, they will always avoid, even Englishmen will avoid that after the verb say and tell. Say and tell. Avoid that. He says he is not well. Don't say he says that he is not well. No need of that. I tell you I am not going to attend the function. I tell you not. I tell you that I am not going to attend the function. No need of that. Avoid that. I understand that he is coming here. That's it's okay. I understand he is coming here tomorrow. Okay, forget then. So, verbs indicating mental processes. Mental processes like understand, think, believe, remember, forget, recognize, agree, disagree, intend, etc. are not used in the continuous tense. Are not used in the continuous tense because the actions represented by these verbs cannot be stopped or started at will. They are non-conclusive. They cannot be concluded. They cannot be brought to an end. You get the point? You get the point? Then, verbs indicating appearances. Words indicating appearances. So, we have words like seem. Then, here you can use feel also. F-E-E-L, feel. Seem, appear when it means look. Then again look when it means appear. A-P-P-E-A-R. These words are not normally used in the continuous tense. Words indicating appearances or appearance, appearance, A-P-P-A-R-A-N-C-E, appearance are not used in the continuous tense. Seem. You seem happy today or you seem quite sad. Seem can be followed by to be. Can be or may be. But now that is dispensed with, especially in spoken English. You seem tired. You need not say you seem to be tired. You seem tired. You seem happy or you seem unhappy. Okay. Don't say you are seeming. Okay. Then appear. But you appear gloomy. When appear means look. Also when you look tired, when the meaning is appear. If you use appear in another sense, then it is not non-conclusive. For example, a character appears on the stage. He is appearing. He is appearing in so many plays. He is appearing in so many movies. There it is different. That appear and this appear are different. You appear gloomy. He is different from he is appearing in a number of movies or in several movies. You look tired is different from I am looking at you. So look has two meanings. One is to fix the eye. Look. That is conclusive. Means you can use that verb in the continuous tense. But when look indicates appearance, you look serious today. What happened? You look serious today. Okay. You feel tired. Feel tired. I feel tired. But in spoken English, especially in medical conditions, this can be used in the continuous tense. A doctor visits his patient. Okay. He is not well. Something seriously wrong with him. Then in the morning he can ask him, how do you feel now? So I feel terrible pain. I have terrible pain. I couldn't sleep. Then he may shoot an injection, painkiller. Then after 5 minutes or so he may ask you, how are you feeling now? I am feeling better. So that's accepted. That's acceptable. I am feeling better now. Purely temporary. Okay, you get the point? Otherwise, normally it has no continuous tense. Okay, I intend to buy a car, not I am intending to buy a car. I am thinking of buying a car. Don't say I think of buying a car. I am thinking of buying a car. I think I should go now. Don't say I am thinking I should go now. So when think is followed by a clause, no continuous tense. Okay. Words indicating appearance. Then words indicating possession. Have. When have means possess. Again, POSSESS. Own. These are words indicating possession or ownership. I have a car means I possess a car. Don't say I am having a car. Okay. But in spoken English, we often say I am having a lot of headache now. I am having a headache with him. Having. Okay, that's accepted. But normally, when you indicate your possession, don't use having. I am having some problems is not correct. I have some problems. Possess means own. I possess this book, the latest copy of the book, the latest copy of the dictionary. Don't say I am possessing. Okay. So when have means possess, then again possess, own. He owns 3 houses in the city. Don't say he is owning 3 houses in the city. He owns. Okay. Why? Because that's the permanent thing. A quality that has permanence. You don't easily stop or start the action indicated by such verbs as own. Do you? No, you don't do that. I am owning 3 houses in the city is wrong. Certainly wrong. I own. Don't use in the continuous tense. Then verbs like mind, when it means object to, then consist of, comprise, COMPRISE, comprise means consist of. Comprise is not followed by of, but in American English of is permitted. Contain. Now these verbs are not used in the continuous tense. When mind means object to, the verb mind has 2 meanings. One meaning is to take care of. A shepherd minds the sheep. What's he doing now? He is minding his sheep. He is minding his business. Correct. But when mind means objective, no continuous tense. So, do you mind it? Or would you mind telling me your name? Would you mind doing it? Not are you minding? No. Would you mind? I mind doing it. Means I object to doing it. Okay. Then consists of. Water consists of oxygen and hydrogen. Don't say water is consisting of. Carbon monoxide consists of carbon and oxygen, CO. Then comprise, same meaning, consists of, comprise. Then contain, the box contains clothes. The box contains, not the box is containing, the box contains clothes. Okay. So, don't use them in the continuous tense. So, I will give you one or two examples. Use the correct tense of the verbs given in brackets. Write down. Use the correct tense of the verbs given in brackets. Use the correct tense of the verbs given in brackets. I bracket think. Close the bracket. The box bracket contain. Close the bracket. Firecrackers. Firecrackers. FIRE hyphen CRACKERS. Another sentence. I suppose within brackets, I suppose it is going to rain tonight. It's going to rain tonight. Next, you bracket understand. Close the bracket. French, FRENCH, French. Another example. In a sense, I bracket here. Close the bracket. He bracket buy. Close the bracket. A new house. A new house. Now, can you use them in the correct tense? Very easy. Do the exercise as early as possible. We have no time to, I should say, waste. That will be all right. First sentence. I think. Okay. Second sentence. I suppose it's going to rain tonight. I suppose. Don't say suppose. I am supposing. When suppose is followed by a clause like think, if it is followed by a clause, no continuous tense. Supposing he were here is different. Supposing he were here, that is different. Okay. When you have a clause followed by another clause, then I suppose he is an honest fellow. not I am supposing. But then third sentence. Huh? See, it's a question. So how will you use, are you understanding French or do you understand French? Do you understand? When it's a question, we have to use an auxiliary verb like do. Do you understand French? I hear that he is buying a new house. He is buying a new house. So he is buying, or he is going to buy. He is buying a new house. Not he buys a new house. He is buying. Okay? Some idea I think you have now, right? If you want the full list of the verbs, I can give you from my own book, because when you prepare a book, naturally you exhaust almost all thing. You will consult a lot of books, and then naturally nothing will be left out. Has anybody shown the magnanimous idea of buying a copy of my book? No. It's 250 rupees. Then you write this also, desires also. In the list of non-conclusive, you use this list also. Desires, DESIRES. That means words indicating desires. What are they? Desire. One verb is desire. Another is want. Then wish. So want, wish, desire, need. Okay, the patient needs better treatment. Okay, specialized treatment, not the patient is needing. So then another list also you write, words indicating our likes and dislikes, verbs indicating likes and dislikes. Likes and dislikes, what are they? First verb is like, second verb is dislike, third is prefer, PREFER, love, LOVE, hate, detest, DETEST, detest. Okay, they are not usually used in the continuous tense. I like coffee, not I am liking coffee. Again the word love, I love you, that's what normally lovers say, I love you, not I am loving you. If anyone tells you I am loving you, then be careful. Okay, he is not serious. Okay, no serious intention. Then words like I think mean, MEIN, another mean. These verbs also you add mean, MEIN. Mean is not used in the continuous tense. Belong to, matter, we say does not matter, doesn't matter, not it is not mattering, matter. Cost, COST, the book costs 250 rupees, not the book is costing 250 rupees. Equal, EQUAL, when equal is used as verb, no continuous form, it equals. Okay, it equals, $70 equals with so much rupees, OWE, I owe you an apology. We do not say I am owing you an apology, I owe you an apology. Owe. Include, INCLUD, include. Include. Another verb is signify, it signifies nothing. Okay, life is a tale. Who can complete it? Anybody who has studied English BA or English MA? English BA? Life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Okay, there it is signifying, but it signifies nothing. Signify. And another is remain. He remains adamant, not he is remaining adamant. ലിറ്ററേച്ചർ ആരും ഇല്ല ഇതിനകത്ത് സംശയമാണ് എനിക്ക്. ആരെങ്കിലും കാണും. BA ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ലിറ്ററേച്ചർ MA പറയടോ. നിങ്ങൾ കുറ്റപ്പെടുത്താൻ പോകുന്നില്ല ഞാൻ. ആരുമില്ല. ഇല്ല. ഓ സന്തോഷം. ഞാൻ so 2 forms of the present tense are over. Now we move to the third form or third type known as present perfect, which is believed to be the most difficult tense as far as non-native users are concerned. Present perfect tense. See, what's the literal meaning of present? Present means now. Perfect means complete. Now complete. Time of action. Tense is time of action. Okay. The formula of present perfect is have or has plus past participle of the verb. Past participle of the main verb. Have written or has written. Have done or has done. If it is be verb, we have to use have been or has been. If the main verb is have, then we should say have had or has had. Has had. Now, present perfect tense. This is a formula. Have or has plus past participle. The third form of a verb is known as past participle. Go, went, gone. Write, wrote, written. Speak, spoke, spoken. Have, had, again had. Do, did, done. Ask, asked, asked. Tell, told, told. Sell, sold, sold. Like that. The third form, past participle. It's an incomplete verb form. Non-finite, incomplete verb form. It cannot stand alone. Past participle or participle, for example, for that matter, cannot stand alone. Participles are mainly of 2 types, or you can have one more. What are they? Present participle, verb plus ing. Going, coming, doing, writing, speaking. Verb plus ing. Okay. Present participle. Then past participle is gone, written, done, etc. Then perfect participle is having gone, having done, etc. Anyhow, present participle, past participle and perfect participle, all these are incomplete verb forms or non-finite verb forms. They cannot form the main verb of a sentence. But if they get a helping verb, it's okay then. See, he returned the play. Wrong. He has written the play. Okay. He done the work is wrong. He has done the work or he had done the work. Their auxiliary verb have is used. You get the point? See, present participle or past participle always takes an auxiliary verb, an auxiliary helping verb to attain the complete form. Okay. Have written, you take this one, or has written or had written. He written 10 plays. Wrong. He has written 10 plays. They have written a number of plays. He had written. So, one of these comes to the help of the past participle to give it complete sense. That is why here I say used have, has plus past participle. Have written, has written, or have done, has done, like that. Have had, has had, have been, has been, like that. Where do we use this tense? It has three uses. One use is to indicate what? That an action is complete and full at the time of speaking. The action is complete at the time of speaking. Okay. And there will be adverbs like just, just, all, already, just, all, already. The action has just been completed, or it is just complete. The plane has landed. The plane has landed just now. The plane has already taken off. The plane has already taken off. You get the point? The action that is complete at the time of speaking. And adverbs like just or already will be used with this tense to indicate that. Okay? And then the next one is perhaps the most important of the three uses of the present perfect tense. What is that? See, present perfect, now complete. The action is complete and its effect is still felt or experienced. Action is complete when the see at the time you say something, the action is complete, its effect is still felt. I can put this question to you: have you had your lunch? Yes, you all say what? I have had my lunch. Okay, see, I am concerned about your present effect of that past action. Okay, I have had my lunch. Effect is still there. I can't have another lunch now unless it is digested, like that. So, the present effect of a past action. The action took place in the past, but the effect is still felt or experienced. I can illustrate like this. See, almost every day I find you with an umbrella. I find you, not I am finding you. I find you with an umbrella. Okay, you are umbrella attached. One day I happen to see you without your umbrella. Then I will ask you, hey, what has happened to your umbrella? Then if you know correct English, your answer will be, sir, I have lost it. Have lost. What has happened? Present perfect. Has lost. Again present perfect. Okay. The effect is what I mean. What has happened to your umbrella? I have lost it. I have lost it. Then if I want to know the time when you lost your umbrella, I should ask like this: when did you lose your umbrella? See, LOSE, lose, verb. There is another one, same pronunciation, that is adjective, LOOSE. Both are pronounced lose. Lose shirt, adjective. Okay, I lose my umbrella very often. I lose my umbrellas very often. LOSE. So, I have lost it. My next question is, when did you lose your umbrella? Sir, I lost it yesterday. I have not got it back. I have not got it back. So, present perfect. To get the time, I ask the past tense. When did I used to get the past time when you lost your umbrella. Okay. So, where do you use the present perfect tense, or the second use of the present perfect tense is to indicate an action that took place in the past, but the effect of which is still felt or experienced. Right. The present perfect is also used for an action, which took place in the past, comma, and the effect of it means effect of that action is still felt or experienced. Example, I have lost my purse, P-U-R-S-E. Okay. I have not got it back. Again, present perfect, of course, used in the negative sense. I have not got it back. You get the point? Then one very, very important thing to remember is, and it is here that most students go wrong, and it is here that most examiners put their sentence for correction or sentence for appropriate use of the tenses. What? No adverb of past time, right? No adverb of past time or past, no adverb of past should be used with the present perfect tense. No adverb of past should be used with the present perfect tense. Also, it is wrong to say, W-R-O-N-G, wrong to say, comma, I have lost my umbrella yesterday. I have lost my umbrella yesterday. Why? Because yesterday is an adverb of past. Okay. And what's the correct form? But we should say, instead of but you can say, we should say, I lost my umbrella yesterday. Okay. And then mention a few adverbs of past time. Yesterday, last night, yesterday evening, yesterday morning, last year. Then the simple word ago is usually seen with past tense forms. Ago. And then expressions with ago. 5 minutes ago, 5 days ago, 10 years ago, 4 decades ago. All these are adverbs or adverbial phrases indicating past time. Don't use any of them with this tense, with the present perfect tense. Okay. So some of the adverbs of past you can also write, otherwise you will forget. ഇത് ഇന്ന് തന്നെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി വായിച്ചത് മനസ്സിലാക്കണം കേട്ടോ, because this is the key, the most important thing. ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ ആദ്യമേ തന്നെ ഇതായിരുന്നു എടുക്കേണ്ടിയിരുന്നത്, പിന്നെ മനഃപൂർവ്വം എടുക്കാതിരുന്നതാണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പുതിയ ടോപ്പിക്കായിരുന്നു ഈ നയൻ പ്രോനൗൺസ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് കൊടുത്തിരുന്നുള്ളൂ. ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചാൽ അതൊക്കെ എടുക്കാമെന്ന്. പിന്നെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രയാസമുള്ളതാണ് ഈ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോർമേഷനാണ്, സെൻറ്റൻസ് ടൈപ്സ് ആണ്, സിമ്പിൾ, കോംപ്ലക്സ്, കോമ്പൗണ്ട്. അത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാണ്ടില്ലെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയാം, കട്ടിയാണത്. ഞാനതിൻ്റെ നോട്ട്സ് കൂടെ തയ്യാറാക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ, അത് ഞാൻ അയച്ചു തരാം. എന്നോ 2 പേരൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് എഴുതുന്നുണ്ട്, അല്ലേ, സോറിയൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് എഴുതുന്നുണ്ട്. ആരൊക്കെ എഴുതിയത് അവർക്കെല്ലാം ഞാൻ അയച്ചു കൊടുക്കുകയും ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള നോട്ട്സ്. ആരൊക്കെ 1-2 പേര് എഴുതിയെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു അല്ലേ. ആതിര വന്നിട്ടില്ല ഇന്ന്. എന്തായാലും എൻ്റെ ഇമെയിൽ ID അറിയാമല്ലോ അല്ലേ, അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. ഞാൻ അയച്ചു, ഇതാണ്, വളരെ സിമ്പിളാണ്, നിങ്ങൾ പോലെ കോംപ്ലിക്കേഷനൊന്നുമില്ല. ഞങ്ങളുടെയൊക്കെ പിതാക്കന്മാർ പഴയ കാലത്ത് അങ്ങനെ ജാതിയും കൂടെ ചേർത്ത് എഴുതുമായിരുന്നു. നായർ NG@gmail.com. mail.com. ഇംഗ്ലീഷിന് എന്ത് സഹായം വേണമെങ്കിലും എന്നെ വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി കേട്ടോ, ഞാൻ ചെയ്തു തരാം. ഞാൻ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഇതെല്ലാം ഈ തൊഴിൽ വാർത്തയ്ക്ക് വേണ്ടി കവർ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടേ. മോഡൽ ടെസ്റ്റുകളും അവർക്ക് വേണ്ടി അയച്ചു കൊടുത്ത മോഡൽ ടെസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് വരെ അയച്ചു തരാം ഞാൻ, തൊഴിൽ വാർത്ത വായിക്കുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങോട്ട് അയച്ചു തരാം. അവർ പബ്ലിഷ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷമേ അയച്ചു തരൂ. പക്ഷേ അവർ 8 എണ്ണം പബ്ലിഷ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു, പിന്നെ 7 എണ്ണം പബ്ലിഷ് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു, 8, 9 അവരുടെ കൈവശം ഉണ്ട്. 10ാമത്തെ ഞാൻ തയ്യാറായിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇനി ഒന്നുകൂടെ വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു, 11 എണ്ണം വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. പിന്നെ ഫെബ്രുവരി ഫസ്റ്റ് വീക്കിൽ എന്തുവാ GK ആൻഡ് കറണ്ട് അഫെയർസ് ഉണ്ട്. അതിൽ സ്പെഷ്യൽ എഡീഷനാണ്. ജാനുവരിയിൽ തുടങ്ങിയവർ, ജാനുവരിയിൽ പേപ്പർ 1, ഫെബ്രുവരിയിൽ പേപ്പർ 2 വാങ്ങിച്ചില്ല ഇതുവരിക്കും നിങ്ങൾ. അപ്പം നിങ്ങൾ എന്തോന്നാണ് വാങ്ങിക്കുന്നത്? ഇതിൻ്റെ മെറ്റീരിയൽ കിട്ടാന്ന് അത്ര എളുപ്പമല്ല നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ഷോർട്ട് ടൈം. ഇത്തവണത്തെ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു വലിയൊരു ഹാൻഡിക്യാപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്താണ് ഹാൻഡിക്യാപ്പ്? യു ഡു നോട്ട് ഗെറ്റ് ഇനഫ് ടൈം ഫോർ യുവർ പ്രിപ്പറേഷൻ. അതിൻ്റെ സോഴ്സസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, മെറ്റീരിയലിനുള്ള സോഴ്സ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇതുപോലെ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളും ടീച്ചേഴ്സും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ പബ്ലിക്കേഷൻസ്, തൊഴിൽ വീഥി, തൊഴിൽ വാർത്ത, GK ആൻഡ് കറണ്ട് അഫെയർസ്. മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? 30 രൂപയേ ഉള്ളൂ GK ആൻഡ് കറണ്ട് അഫെയർസ്. ജാനുവരിയിലെ വാങ്ങിച്ചോ. ഇതെന്താ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ഡെഡ് എക്സ്പ്രഷനാണ്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ജീവനില്ല. അതാണ് ഈ വയസ്സായ ഞാൻ എന്ത് ആക്റ്റീവായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നു നോക്കി. എന്ത് സ്മാർട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ. എൻ്റെ മക്കളുടെ പ്രായം പോലും നിങ്ങൾക്കില്ല. ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. എൻ്റെ മോൾക്ക് 36 വയസ്സായി. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അത്രയെങ്കിലും ആയിട്ടുണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല. പിന്നെന്താ? നല്ല ആക്ടിവിറ്റി ഉണ്ടേ, നല്ല സ്മാർട്ടായിട്ടിരിക്കണ്ടേ. അങ്ങനെ അതിൽ കിട്ടും. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ അവർ പേപ്പർ 2 ഫെബ്രുവരിയിൽ ഇറക്കുകയാണ്. അതിൽ ഞാൻ 200 സെൻറ്റൻസുകളാണ്, ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസാണ് കൊടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. 200 എണ്ണം കവറിങ് ദി എൻറ്റയർ സിലബസ്. മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? അത് വാങ്ങിച്ചുകൊള്ളുക. 30 രൂപ. ഒരു പൈസ ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ തരാം. തമാശ പറഞ്ഞല്ലേ, ഞാൻ തരാം. എല്ലാവരും എംപ്ലോയിഡാണ്, എനിക്കറിയാം. 1/4 എംപ്ലോയിഡാണ് അല്ലേ? എംപ്ലോയിഡ് അല്ലാത്തവർ പിന്നെ പേരൻസിനോട് ചോദിക്കുക, വാങ്ങിക്കുക. എഴുതുക, ഞാൻ അയച്ചു തരാം. ഇതാണ് എൻ്റെ നമ്പർ. എന്തെങ്കിലും ആവശ്യമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വിളിച്ചോളുക. വിളിക്കുന്നത് രാത്രി 8 മണിക്ക് ശേഷം, 8-ന് മുമ്പ് ഇടയ്ക്ക് വിളിക്കണം. ഫെബ്രുവരി 1 തൊട്ട് വിളിക്കരുത്. 1 തൊട്ട് ഫെബ്രുവരി 7 വരെ വിളിക്കരുത്. സ്ഥലത്തില്ല. മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? ഞാൻ സ്ഥലത്തുണ്ടാവില്ല. അടുത്ത ആഴ്ച ക്ലാസ്സിന് നമ്മുടെ അതിപ്രഗത്ഭയായ ഒരു ടീച്ചറിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്, അവരൊന്നെടുക്കും ബാക്കി പോർഷൻസും കൂടെ. ഓക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ ആഡ്വേർബ്സ് ഓഫ് പാസ്റ്റ് ഏതൊക്കെയാണ്? വാട്ട് ആർ ദി ആഡ്വേർബ്സ് ഓഫ് പാസ്റ്റ്? യെസ്റ്റർഡേ, ലാസ്റ്റ് നൈറ്റ്, സ്ലാഷ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇയർ, സ്ലാഷ് month, then ago, ago, and phrases with ago, a few minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 10 years ago, etc. Okay, but no adverb of past should be used. That means an adverb of past should not be used. You get the point? So how would you correct this sentence? One sentence I am going to give you for correction. Right. Having read the books, having read, R-E-A-D, perfect participle, having read the books, comma, he returned them, he has returned them to the library yesterday, bracket, wrong. What's the right form? Having read the books, he returned the books to the library yesterday. Don't say he has returned. Okay, when time is to be mentioned, use the past tense. Okay, now one say oral question. You don't have to write. You are all graduates. Okay, my question is, what examinations have you passed? What examinations have you passed? Present perfect question. Then you can say, I have passed BA and MA, or I have passed BSc and MSc, or I have passed BSc and B.Ed, like that. Okay, no mention of the year. But if I want to know the year in which you passed the examination, I should ask you, in which year did you pass the BA degree examination or the BA? In which year did you pass the BA? I passed the BA in 2014. Okay. Americans always say 2014. They will never say 2014, 2014, 2015, 2020. No. Okay. It is wrong to say I have passed the BA examination in 2013. 2013 is past time. You can't use this tense with it. This is actually a very, very important area for question setters. I told you for 22 years I set questions for Kerala Public Service Commission. I used to include this area. Then again, non-conclusive verbs. Then again, countable and uncountable nouns. These are the favorite areas, fertile areas I should say, for examiners to set questions on. That's it. Okay. Now this tense has another use also, one more use. After that, now we will have a break now. We can have a break for 5 or 6 minutes. Okay.